Hello? Finally play? I wish, but server's not up yet. Supposedly it goes up in like 30 minutes. You have people that have skill issue. To be honest, I haven't really seen much of this game. Like, apart from like the initial trailer, that's pretty it from me, you know. That's it. That's it. But yeah, I applied. I was like, oh yeah, I got in. I was like, okay, you know, let me stream and see how it is. Yeah, the initial trailer, it looked really good. You know how stuff goes. They show something nice and then it might be downgraded a bit later on. Am I going live again tomorrow? Yes. This week is a bit of I wouldn't say a lot, but there's a fair amount to do. So yesterday I got done finishing one game, that's coming out Friday. I was playing Final Fantasy 14 as well. I was trying to finish the new raid tier, but yeah, that didn't happen. Then we got this today. We got Genshin tomorrow, and then we got Wuwa on Thursday. So 3 gachas back to back, and I know Genshin's the big one because you have the whole boss battle and everything as well. Along with that, supposedly the 3 Moon Sisters are gonna be making an appearance or some shit like that. Like, seemingly a lot is gonna be shown in Genshin, and it's crazy. I haven't played Genshin in like 2 to 3 weeks. I haven't even done what's his name Duran's story. I don't know. I think with Genshin, it's like I still enjoyed the story to an extent, but in terms of like just gameplay and exploring and everything, I haven't found it enjoyable for some time. But yeah, we'll see. What's up, Haskill? Hope you're all good. And obviously, I don't get ill again, man. Flipping out, like the other 2 weeks, it was a mess for me. Taking a long time to load up, but I'm assuming it's gonna start up soon. Never mind. Network unstable. You've been disconnected. Please log in again. What the fuck is going on? Okay, it's still not open. We got essentially like another 20 minutes. Man, I should have probably stayed back in bed for a bit longer. Yep, waiting again. At least it's not a longer wait for Calvin's final arc. Oh man, it's crazy to think that they said they didn't want to do 4 games for Calvard, and here we are waiting for the 4th game. I don't know what's going on in Falcon, man, but they really need to like stick the landing for this, because if they don't, then Calvard's probably going to be like the worst arcs ever. And I think that is not going to help going forward for like the final of the series. Now, don't get me wrong, Daybreak 1 I enjoyed a lot. 2 was defo an afterthought, that's for sure. Like, even when I first initially played it, I'm like, bro, this game it felt like a lot of stuff that should have been in 1. Like, ideally that should have been 1 game out, but that would have been super long. But yeah, here we are again. Like, I know they brought Daybreak 2 because I think what game got delayed? I think it was East 10 or something. Yeah, one of their games got delayed, so they had to bring something out, which did not help. Yeah. I mean, hopefully it comes next year. If it don't come next year, it's not going to be too good for people. At this point, they don't have no excuse to not do a worldwide release. Like, they can do it now, you know. So hopefully it comes worldwide, and then no one's having to be like waiting anymore, like 6-month gap between Japan and Western release. Kingdom Hearts 4, yeah, that game we ain't seen for a hot minute, man. It's kind of crazy with the when did the trailer even come out? What year was it? 20 was it 3? Almost 4 years, almost 4 years ago. Yeah, it was like 2022 if I remember correctly. They announced that and Missing Link got like a few days and then they just cancelled that. So I think that whole like Pokemon Go-esque thing definitely wasn't the play for it. And then Kingdom Hearts 4, they showed like what, a few pictures, and like, yeah, we're still working hard, and you know, we'll show more when the time comes. I'm like, bro, it's going like Kingdom Hearts 3 again, where you guys announced it so early. I don't know, man. Square Enix just seems to have like, it seems so inconsistent when it comes to Kingdom Hearts now. Like Final Fantasy, you wouldn't even expect that from them, but Kingdom Hearts, they seemingly do not care. April 10th, 2022. Damn, yeah, it's really been a long time. Exactly, it's been so long. Like everything just seems to be like getting delayed or having issues. Supposedly GTA 6 is getting delayed again, which is nuts to even think about because this game's been in development for like how long now? Supposed to come out like last year. Supposed to come out a bit earlier this year in was it April or May or something like that? Got pushed to November, and supposedly now they might not be able to even make November's date. And I'm sure if they go delay again, it is not going to be well received. But then at that point, it's going to be maybe it might be like what, a PS6 title. And it's just like, bro, no way, man. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't shown like a gameplay for GTA 6 as well. I mean, I know there was a whole leaked gameplay scenario a few years ago, but come on, you would have expected at least one by now. Game is under maintenance. That's a new win. Oh, come on. Let me play and see how this game is. I don't know how long I'll be on for though. Maybe a few hours at best. You wanted to stream it as well, Ruben? But it's late. Yeah, for you it's like, what time is it? It's like almost midnight for you, right? Genshin. Yeah, we've got quite a bit to do this week, Ruben. Yeah, 12 AM. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah, you look, bro, I'm there waking up at like 4 AM, man. My body is still not functioning properly. At least I didn't need to stream Horizon this week. Oh, imagine that, man. What? I'd have been finished. To be fair, that did somewhat happen with the Japanese release. I remember I had to, what was it? Streaming one Gacha update like before Horizon came out. I was tired as hell, man. Yeah, well, I don't know why they decided to split it into two. I think they could have just had all of it in one when it initially released. Oh, that would have even like saved me time, honestly. Yeah, it's just one act. So it should be 3 hours or so, maybe. Could be a bit less. It shouldn't be too long. So this game run on Unreal Engine. That I'm unsure of, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, damn, but these guys, they're actually gonna make us wait until the actual time. He's still yawning like crazy. Yeah, he clearly did not sleep enough. It's funny, I said that and I literally just yawned now. Oh, man. Alright, Ruben, take care, man. What are my thoughts on the characters? To be honest, I don't really have too many thoughts because I haven't seen too much of the game. And it's not like, oh, I'm trying to avoid spoilers and stuff. It's just that I haven't been bothered to look. But from what I saw, like in the initial trailer, they looked pretty nice for the most part. My throat is still slightly playing up. As better than it was last week. Holy shit, last week I was coughing like hell, man. Fair game statement. Hey, it's up now. As usual, go Mel. Under development, coming soon. Are you fucking taking the piss? Bro, no shot, man. The sibling name. Wow. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen, man. Holy shit, that is a long UID number. Why is it starting off like Uncharted?
How does it feel to be stomped on by an ant?
Bro, how are you just gonna throw me in like this?
Unless you want to burn too. Distraction.
Dude, this is so... this is so weird, man.
It's all in. It's all right, Queenie. Set the board. You are quite the detective, sadly. You have just entered the abyss of despair.
There's no shot of using that music.
Terrified by what you see. Such violence and madness. But this is my true nature. I'll take care of it. Yep. As I suspected. It's all in vain. The flames took much from me. But human desire is what truly destroyed me! Detective! I'll see you in hell!
It's 3 weeks ago. Burn to cinders.
Yes, Detective. We're in Silvernia.
Damn, where did the carriage go?
If memory serves, the memoir bar should be on the other side of the plaza. The new queen is celebrating the anniversary of her reign with public festivities, likely a move to restore public confidence.
Queen Feliana is just a young girl. Why would they make a child rule the country?
Blame the assassination of our late queen. That forced young Feliana to take the throne.
The queen is so young that she's making the citizens worried. Oh, a crowd has gathered around the parade floats. I should check them out. Flamboyant parade float. They'll toss the entire thing after the festival. The floats look smaller than the ones used 3 years ago.
Wait, isn't that the one who...
Who is it?
The one from the papers. 3 years ago. The one who murdered our late queen.
It's the detective!
Accused of murder already. Damn boy.
I should head to the bar and meet Lauren first.
Holy shit, boy. Animation for the water. I'll say water, but the drink.
Detective! I knew you'd come.
Chief Inspector Lauren, how have you been?
Don't call me that. Puts distance between us. And based on how things are going right now, I probably won't be Chief Inspector for long anyways.
I've heard a few things along the way. Got plenty of werewolves and gangs on your hands.
Yeah, well, things were bad enough. Werewolves on the loose, gangs rising. But now we've got a major case on top of it all. This is why I sought you out. Dozens are dead, burned to ashes. Strange case. Few clues, no names. The bodies lie unclaimed to this day. So, I'm asking you to step in.
I'm very much involved with the airship incident. Aren't you worried about public opinion?
Those are just tabloids chasing shadows. I've seen it all in the past 3 years. I believe you. You are the best detective in Silvernia.
But Silvernia isn't the best city.
What is this?
I came back to look for the one who killed my younger brother.
You mean that incident from 3 years ago? But the airship crashed and all the evidence was lost. Even the Crown has stopped the investigation.
I
Damn,
have
so his
one
sibling
last
died
clue.
apparently.
The bullet that killed him. It bears a special mark. I will chase down this mark and find the one behind it all.
Can I?
Yeah, probably still alive somewhere.
Curses! The werewolf
Guardian.
I'm not a babysitter.
Okay, just cut out the thing as well.
Got you. Let's get this over. As I suspected.
Stop! Youthful folly!
Or you can. Alright, I mean, there seems to be potential of this.
It's the detective! The detective revealed the werewolf! I saw it all!
They just need a bit of guidance.
I never meant to change Silvernia.
But you are.
Thank you, detective!
Many thanks. Thank you so much.
Welcome back.
Okay, time for today's plans. Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
Level 15? What the fuck?
Got you.
Let me try.
Find the weakness and strike true. Distraction. It's all in vain.
Still trying to disturb the peace.
Timing is everything. Nevermore. I've warned you. As I suspected.
Stop! I nearly came before you knew how to walk! You'll never learn, rat!
I'll take care of this.
Dude, what's this? Head attacking. Oh,
It's
shit,
over.
right?
Reset the board. Distraction.
Still trying to disturb the peace. Watch and learn! Well. This is getting me fucked again.
Fucking hell,
My
man.
fists do feel a little sore, though. We got the werewolf disturbances settled, thanks to your help. My constables can take care of the rest. Silvernia has changed a lot over the years. Feel free to look around, or just rest your legs. If you're interested in the case, find me at the restaurant on the next block.
I mean, to be fair, I think that enemy was like way higher
Ready
level
to
than
help
I
me out of this mess,
expected. They're like
detective?
level 15 or something.
I need more details of the case before I can make a decision.
Straight and to the point. You haven't changed your style. The constabulary calls this the Nameless Ashes case. So far, we've tackled it from multiple directions, but made no breakthroughs. The only thing we know is the situation at the crime scene. Everything is recorded in this file. Several months ago, a fire broke out at an abandoned building in the suburbs. It was reported by a resident nearby who saw thick black smoke. I was chasing.
Entering the Mind Palace can help me think as though I'm at the scene itself. The information in this case file is sufficient for me to reconstruct the crime scene. The incident occurred at an abandoned building in the High Piers suburbs, sparsely populated. The roof is several times higher than a typical residence. The interior is vast. This must be a warehouse. The fire started indoors. Pieces of a reactor were found nearby. Those indoors saw how the fire started but did not put it out. The victims were restrained and could not move. Maybe they were already dead before the fire. Several bodies were found inside. All the corpses were severely damaged by high temperature. No way to determine their age or identity. The bodies are clustered, suggesting they had been seated tightly together before death. They weren't strangers. There was a connection. Perhaps an organization. They gathered at the place for an unknown purpose. Some of the bodies exhibit cuts of at least 3 millimeters deep that create a strange marking. That's the mark. The same markings as on the bullet. This case is related to those behind the airship attack. Some of the iron and ferrous materials showed signs of melting. A natural fire has a temperature of around 600 degrees. Iron has a melting point of about 1500. Even a high-temperature reactor is incapable of melting iron. What could have led to this? That's all the suspicions I could find from the constabulary's records. But I feel something is missing. I should read the case file again. The fire severely damaged the building at the crime scene. At the scene, there were remains of the building as well as ash. What's that? The ash doesn't look right.
I didn't even realize that this beta test is not over long. It only goes up until Sunday.
Calm down.
It's you!
Your body has yet to recover. Don't force yourself.
No!
It'll be all right. Remember what you told me before. There's always time.
Saw thick black smoke. I was chasing a werewolf at that time when the constabulary called me to the scene.
I'll take it.
What's happening to you?
This case is a clue that I'm interested in. I'll accept the investigation.
No, I'm asking what's wrong with you, physically. Is it that wound from 3 years ago?
You sought me out for help on the case, didn't you? Don't worry. Any case I take on, I will see it through, whatever it takes.
That's not what I'm worried about. We have rules. Missions need to be handled by a team of 2. If you operate alone, you won't have anyone to fall back on if you get into trouble. You need an assistant.
An assistant? If my brother were around. I don't need an assistant right now.
You're not looking too healthy. I say you're in need of proper support.
I don't want it to ever.
I won't have peace of mind if you handle the case alone.
Fine, but I have my own requirements for an assistant.
I like how they just
I have experience in
popped up in the
recruiting
background.
constables. Tell me what you need. Trust me. I'll get you what you want.
I need an assistant with logic and reasoning skills and experience in handling complex cases.
Oh. The constabulary knows how to handle cases, but most are related to street gangs. We do have plenty of brawling experience. I know you're good at your work, but maybe we can slightly lower the standards for your assistant?
They should at least know how to read and write.
That I can do. Head back and get some rest. Leave it to me. We'll have the results by tomorrow.
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you instead.
Master Detective! Master Detective! Oh, I can finally talk to you. I'm Pixie. I used to read your stories in the papers.
That's right. Equipping one gives you the ability to fight battles.
You're incredible! That werewolf was huge and you floored him in an instant. Everyone's really grateful for what you did.
He was barely a challenge. I've met worse. It's easy to take down a criminal. Human intent is actually the most complicated challenge of any case.
I overheard your convo with Chief Inspector Lauren. That huge investigation of yours. Maybe there's nothing I could help you with. But all of us want you to know. You're definitely no Queenslayer. You're the hero for street children like us. Here, please take this. It's a token of my gratitude.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
motives. Okay, so this is like your weapons, I assume. Yeah.
Master Detective, I've been running around the city. Accidents keep happening in the streets and alleys. Please be careful out there. There are valuables and opportunities in the alleys, but baddies too. Though I'm sure you'll handle them no problem.
Thank you for telling me. I'll keep my eyes out for dangers in the city.
Don't let me keep you around. I'll come looking for you once I find something useful. And I'll definitely be telling my friends that you're back.
Help! Help!
And we were just saying, someone in the alley is calling for help. I should take a look. The gang. I suppose you're working together with the werewolf messing up the parade.
You're pretty smart. So why didn't you get yourself acquainted with the people who run this turf? We'll educate you, all right. You'll learn who calls the shots in these parts.
Nevermore. I've warned you.
Stop!
Done and dusted. I certainly didn't expect gang activities to be so rampant. The detective's office is behind this building. Time to head back. Oh, some kind of reactor-driven microlocks. Reactors seem to have grown more popular over these 3 years.
I did not want to do that. Stats. It's been a while. Up. What engine is this on? I'm not too sure. It might be Unreal Engine, but it might not be as well. They never really specified it.
The house needs proper cleaning. But I'm exhausted. It'll do for tonight. The bedroom is upstairs. I hope it hasn't gathered too much dust. An old photograph from the best of days. We were utterly unprepared for the incoming disaster. Smooth and everlasting. Now, I wonder where the vinyls are.
Yeah, this could be available to watch later. What the fuck is going on?
Oh. Oh, 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 oh! I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh,
That was a dream. And why was there a girl here?
Did you go upstairs? Sheesh. The detective's still resting.
I was just curious.
I can hear Lauren and that maid. I should check what's happening.
Morning, detective. How did you sleep? Look at this. Your office is good as new. Your candidate gave this place a makeover.
Candidate?
That's right. I found 3 candidates for your assistant. Feel free to assess their abilities. Especially this one. Well, she's certainly eager.
Miss 49 at your service. My name's Alf. I can cook, clean, and fight at your beck and call.
Can you read?
Read?
How do you spell miss?
That is something beyond Alf.
Do you make tea often?
Tea?
When brewing tea, how hot should the water be?
Yeah, I don't think I know.
You came into my bedroom. It's a private area.
I'm sorry. I saw you on the bed and you seemed to be in pain. I'm sorry if I disturbed you.
You've never done hard labor and you can't read. Sorry, but these qualities are essential for my assistant.
Damn.
Wait! Just give me another chance. Alf will prove it to you.
I thought she was a poor fit myself, but she insisted on coming. Don't worry, I've got other candidates. I found an experienced company clerk, 10 years of experience, totally literate and no stranger to hard work. You won't find a problem with this one. He's waiting for you at the second floor office. Check him out.
There's no shot she's humming that song.
up with plenty of names for our duo. Which do you prefer? Red and black, the raven and the rose, or a study and scarlet?
Who are you exactly?
I am plenty of things. A dancer, a Florian superstar, a purveyor of intel. But my favorite name is the Red Rose.
That is such a scary face to look at. What else am I looking for? Oh, you can't do that.
You've been staring for a while. I hope you're satisfied.
You're not an office clerk. What happened to my original candidate?
I wanted to move myself up in the queue, so I asked my dear competitor to swap places. Relájate. The clerk will be all right. I just borrowed his clothes and followed their chief inspector to your place. They say you suddenly returned to take over a major case for our constables. Why don't you let me in on this? Tell me more about the case that persuaded you to return.
It's gonna be this kind of game, huh?
Who is this? Detective? She's not the clerk I told you about.
Vaya, I guess time's up. Looks like today isn't the day for our little tryst. It doesn't matter. It was curiosity that brought me here. My goals have been fulfilled. I look forward to our next little tryst, detective.
Hold it! Oh! Curses. She's gone. Detective, what happened to our clerk?
She disguised herself as him.
You must be kidding me.
Do we have another candidate?
Well, we do have one more, but maybe we should call it a day. I'll find more candidates tomorrow.
Are they here already?
Yes, on the first floor, but this particular one doesn't seem like a good match.
I'll take a look and judge for myself. From the state of things, looking for a proper assistant seems like quite a challenge.
Can't believe it. My best candidate was an imposter.
I'm curious, why can't we work as a team?
I've got a full-time job. There's no way I can work for you at the same time. Plus, inspector and detective sounds like a terrible cliché to me. You're better off looking for someone else.
Just flat out reject her like that.
The first floor was a mess yesterday, but someone's completely cleaned it. Someone has wiped the window panes crystal clear.
Greetings.
You cleaned my room.
Yes, I did. You were still abed when I arrived. I thought this place deserved a proper makeover if it intends to take on contracts again. Apologies, I did so without your express permission. If it's not appropriate, I shall move them back to the way they were.
Don't bother. Give me 2 days here and things will naturally be back the way they were.
Fine sense of humour, Detective. Now, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashley, and I've read about your need for an assistant. I hope you can give me a chance.
This one doesn't look like a resident of High Piers. Let me find a few more. They'll definitely be better than what we have today.
No rush. Let me finish my questions first. I need an assistant who can read and write. Can you do that?
Rest assured, Detective, I'm lettered. In fact, I've even penned for others as well.
Here's a question. If you receive a case dossier with 100 pages, but we must head out to investigate a scene within the hour. Time is urgent. How would you organise the dossier?
Well, perhaps, my reading speed is about 400 to 500 words per minute. A page has an average of 20 lines, which is about 300 words. An hour is just enough to skim through 100 pages. The usefulness of the evidence remains uncertain until we reveal the truth. We cannot afford to miss anything. Perhaps this is the goal of your question.
A very detailed answer. Did you specifically prepare for this interview of assistantship?
I guessed that this role would involve conducting pre-investigations, recording during investigations, and organising data after investigations. All these tasks require an assistant with data-gathering abilities. This is why I believed you were most likely to ask such a question.
Wow, impressive. This young lady is definitely more than meets the eye.
You flatter me. Need I demonstrate the speed of my reading and note-taking skills? Apologies. Is it that time already? I should have noticed. You must be exhausted from all these interviews. There's a decent cafe in the next street. Perhaps we can continue our conversation over a simple meal. Then I shall wait for you there.
Not just a poor girl from the Gravelkin. This one turned out to be pretty reliable. I can finally set my mind at ease. Enjoy your talk. I'll head back to the constabulary.
I should look for Ashley and have a meal with her. Silvernia in the daytime. This city is so clean and bright.
Voice Pipe Cafe just started its business recently. It's becoming quite popular in High Piers. They say Voice Pipe is the place where you can catch a few bigwigs talking politics or gossiping about the aristocrats. Go ahead and place your order. I won't need anything, though. I already had a meal beforehand.
A nice place.
I'm glad you like it. I don't come here often, but the atmosphere is quite positive. Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
There was a street parade yesterday. Were you aware of the event?
Yes, a parade celebrating the formal reign of Queen Feliana. After the late Queen Agoria passed away, the Prime Minister ruled as a regent, given the young age of Queen Feliana. Now he has resigned and restored power to our young queen. Apologies. This is all I know from reading the papers.
I just returned and know little about the city's economic situation. Care to give me a summary?
Generally, minting and founts of silverium are still in the hands of the royal families and the aristocracy. But ever since United Mining Industry began mass-producing reactors, they started getting an increasing share of the market and became a major contender with the old nobility. Some say it's a journey towards a new age. Others... I must sound like a fool. Everything I told you is just one-sided hearsay.
You seem quite young. Nevertheless, do you have any other work experience?
I'm afraid not. I just recently graduated. I know I probably lack the technical expertise of your previous assistant, but I went over many of your famous cases. I hope this can make up for my shortcomings.
You're fresh out of school. Why choose a job like this?
Well, I've always had a passion for criminal investigations. I studied your cases and became quite an admirer. You fight to reveal the truth and provide justice for the common folk.
What's your expected wage?
None required. I don't want money. In exchange, I hope you'll help me unravel a mystery.
I spent ages looking for you, and you're here! I couldn't believe it when they said you're back! What? You're already recruiting an assistant! You want an assistant, but skip me! I'm heartbroken.
Damn, so man had voice and now he doesn't have voice. Then again, it is the first beta.
Festival? Now that gave rise to quite a riot.
Why are you looking for me?
Never expected you to return. That's what everyone in the city says. But not me. I just can't figure out why you left in the first place. The greatest case of murder any detective could ever dream of working on is regicide. And you hit the jackpot. The greatest case of your time simply fell into your lap. It should have been the zenith of your career.
Not everyone enjoys being the topic of the day. And please watch your manners when speaking to the detective.
Oof.
Word of advice, young miss. Get another job. Otherwise, you'll also die in pretty horrible ways. Interested in knowing what happened to the last one? Went down with the airship, blown up, and burnt to ashes.
Do not make fun of the dead.
Oh?
She's right. You should leave.
Well, whatever. After all, I'm about to leave my mark upon history. I will write the greatest story ever. It won't be tabloid gossip or PR material for the UMI. I'll be writing a piece of real news.
This is ridiculously childish. He should apologize for what he said.
Oh, ignore him. Let's carry on our conversation. You're offering to work pro bono in exchange for me solving your mystery. What exactly do you mean by that?
Actually, I came here hoping that you would investigate a case for me. But I don't have the money. I'm afraid I can't afford the commission. However, if I were to become your assistant, things would be different. I would just use my wages to pay for the commission. I've chosen to call this case The Mystery of the Stolen Silver. There was a rich man with a hoard of silver coins in his home. He was afraid of covetous neighbors, so he locked his wealth away in a strong safe, and only one key could open it. One day, the rich man's business went south. He decided to open the safe and auction off his silver hoard. But when he opened the safe, only shavings remained. He questioned his servants, suspecting that someone had taken his key, but they claimed that as he always kept the key by his pillow, no one dared to touch it. The man reported the crime, and the police questioned all his neighbors. No one took his key, and no one sold any silver. It seemed there was no other way to open the sturdy safe. The police found no lead. So who stole the silver? And how did they remove the hoard from the locked and sturdy safe? This is the entirety of my mystery. I have bothered you long enough. Perhaps we should call this a day so that you have enough time to think this through. I shall visit you again at the detective's office tomorrow afternoon. You can share your thoughts with me then.
Is there a proper and correct answer to this riddle?
Of course there is, but I hope to listen to yours.
Sure. I'll think about this mystery of yours.
Wonderful. Despite the unexpected encounter, chatting with you turned out to be rather delightful. See you tomorrow. I look forward to hearing your thoughts, Master Detective.
Mystery of the Stolen Silver. A rather interesting name for a puzzle. I can give it some proper thought once I'm back at the office.
Go away!
Hey! You don't want to mess with me!
Master, that brat! He moved your staff, so I whipped him raw and sent him packing.
Nicely done.
Oh, and one more thing, I cleared out the stuff from the kitchen. You have quite a few salty jars, strange instruments, bags with food in them. Oh, and there's tea! I figured out how to boil water and made you some delicious tea. Have a taste, Master.
I actually refuse. Damn boy.
It's salty.
Huh?
You must have mixed up the salt and sugar.
That's impossible. Master, you're not going to chase me away, are you?
My brother, who also happened to be my previous partner. Well, let's just say you made the same tea. It's a most invigorating tradition, I must say, and it happens just at a time when I need to think. You can stay. The office is just open for business. I need someone to look after the establishment and keep intruders out, like what just happened.
way! Oh, wonderful! I'll definitely double my efforts. You'll be getting all the salty tea you need, Master.
Let's put the salty tea on hold. And this decision doesn't make you my assistant.
It's all right. As long as I'm allowed to stay by your side, you've made Al really happy.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
Were you looking for me, Master?
Now's the time to figure out Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good. Board for various pieces of evidence. My brother and I would pin our findings on this and discuss cases together. Mystery of the stolen silver. A puzzle about valuables going missing. The rich man placed his silver coins in a secure safe. No one touched the key, but the coins were gone when the rich man opened the safe. There was nothing left but shavings. Key, rich man, silver coins. I have a hypothesis. Maybe the rich man lied. The safe never had any silver to begin with. He wanted to frame his servant from the start. This is also a solution. Perhaps a copy of the key was made before it was placed beside the rich man's pillow. The criminal used the copy to open the safe. That's right. This is an obvious possibility. Perhaps the silver coins weren't solid, but liquid that could flow out through the cracks. The question is rather fuzzy on the details. A clear-cut answer eludes me. Strange. Is this puzzle talking about something else? I'll discuss these hypotheses with Ashley tomorrow, and think about it once I acquire more info. Now, I have some time to head out and walk around, or rest for a while. One.
Alright, give me 1 second, chat. I need to edit something quickly. Alright, I'm back.
Ready for action.
Reset the board.
Burn it all down!
Yeah, that thing dies so fast, man.
Speed up.
That was not supposed to happen.
Who's hid this here? Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good. Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good. Speed up.
The graph settings? Being in graphics? It's usually your standard ones. Nothing too crazy.
My sofa. I can use it to rest, or when I'm entertaining guests. Ashley isn't here yet.
Oh, apologies, Master Detective. I'm sorry for being late.
Did you run into trouble? You can tell me about it.
It's nothing to worry about, honestly. Let's talk about the matter we mentioned yesterday. Have you figured out any answers to the riddle?
My answer is...
What kind of monster? Oh, I'm using 59.
Remember that journalist who kept stalking you? The one called Grimm?
We saw him yesterday. Why?
He's dead!
What exactly happened?
Oof.
Someone contacted us half an hour ago. Told us they saw something horrifying. We rushed to the scene and saw Grimm's corpse in the alley.
He talked to us just yesterday at noon.
It's too much of a coincidence.
It's more than you think. The way he died was just like the corpses from the Nameless Ashes case.
Wait, the Nameless Ashes case?
A case that Chief Inspector Lauren commissioned me to work on. All the victims' bodies were burnt to charred corpses. I must examine the scene right away.
Detective, remember our agreement. You need to act in a team of two.
I formally employ Ashley as my assistant. Oh, let's go. Speed up.
Act 2, The Dead.
Any chance of a copycat criminal?
No chance. We didn't disclose anything about the Nameless Ashes case to the public.
Master Detective, I think someone nearby is taking notes of the scene.
Yeah, it's pretty
From the
smooth for the
beginning,
most
tell me
part
what
for
you
me.
I saw him go up in flames. Tis true, I swear. I would come to the alley nearby and water the flowers every sunset before dark. And then I saw this blonde, purple-eyed journalist screaming in the alley. And the lad was covered entirely in flames. It was such a painful thing to watch. God rest his soul. I reported it at once, and you know what happened afterwards.
A witness saw Grimm when he was burning. A single clue won't prove anything. I should examine the crime scene.
Horrifying, isn't it? That alone attracted quite a crowd wanting to see the tragedy for themselves. Ready to investigate, Detective?
Let's not delay. We shall begin. The scene has plenty of things to look at. I should be patient. Prints look fresh. The shoe type can't be distinguished, but it's clear there are 2 different sizes of footprints. More than one person entered this alley. There are residues created by reactor use, but the reactor itself isn't here.
Detective, how goes...
Sup, Neo?
This is a
Hope
dangerous
you're all
area.
good.
Gangs and punksters frequent here.
Got any ideas, Detective?
I found traces of reactor use and 2 sets of footprints at the scene. I don't think this is an accident. The victim has been turned into a charred corpse. This is something I find rather peculiar.
Why does the charred corpse mean so much to you?
When a body is severely damaged, apart from the cause of death, there might also be the perpetrator's intent to make the body unidentifiable.
Unidentifiable?
Hey, watch it!
Detective!
What's going on?
Follow the trail to know where he's escaping to. Wait, who? The footprints ended here. The person must have started climbing. This is their camp. He wants to hide himself.
Don't get any closer.
It's over.
There's a cooldown on your parry skill. That's pretty interesting.
It's all in vain.
Nevermore.
Still trying to disturb the peace.
Here comes the fire!
Let me go!
What were you doing just then? Why did you show up at the scene?
I was just taking a look-see.
A look-see. So why run away when you saw us?
I felt like it. So what? Ah! Stop! I'll tell you. It was just a spat with some woman. I didn't expect you constables to be interested in that.
What did you say?
Ah! Oh, curses. Must have been some uppity heiress.
Tell me everything you know.
I heard noises in our alley. Thought it was somebody talking. I tried to get close, but when I arrived, some poshly dressed lady rushed out. Stared me down, she did. Face to face. And then suddenly she wailed on me.
What did that woman look like?
Oh, I can't remember. It was dark. I could barely make out her face. Ah! Ah!
There's a charred corpse in the alley. Are you responsible?
What corpse? I just had a fight with some woman. You trying to set me up as a fall guy?
You can't even remember the woman's face. How can you prove anything you said to be true?
I got some evidence. That vicious toff lost her shoe halfway through the fight. I tossed it to the side. Go find it yourself. Nobody cares when nobody's fighting. But once some heiress gets a bruise, you all come down on us. You bark and bite because the rich tells you to.
Throw him in the slammer.
I'll look for the high-heeled shoe he mentioned.
There actually is a high-heeled shoe. He wasn't lying. Maybe a rich lady really did enter that alley.
I'm afraid all that's gone on has got me pretty lost.
Let's sort out the evidence we've gathered so far. The deceased has been thoroughly burned and the body carbonized at high temperatures. The nature of death resembles the nameless Ashes case. We found Grimm's signature hat and camera at the scene. The witness also saw Grimm howling in the flames. This should hint at the body's identity. Only a powerful reactor is capable of instantly creating fires of such intense heat. Silver residues were also found on the ground, proving that this is a reactor-created fire. A suspicious street punkster mentioned seeing a well-dressed lady in the alley. The high-heeled shoe proved that the punkster was not lying. The lady did come to this place, and the mysterious residue on the shoe has taken my attention. Based on what we have now, Grimm's death seems like a case of murder, perpetrated by a mysterious lady with a high-temperature reactor.
Sounds like a real possibility. I heard that Grimm enjoys writing scandalous articles exposing the aristocrats.
There is a strange substance on the high-heeled shoe. I've seen this substance on the corpse, but I cannot figure out what it is. I'll return to the scene and re-examine the corpse.
Your call.
I should return to the crime scene and re-examine Grimm's corpse.
The body has disappeared!
I had it taken away. Constabulary has the body. I have taken over the case. This incident has attracted too much unwanted attention and is severely affecting our duties. Those irrelevant to the case shall leave the scene at once.
What? But we are not irrelevant. The Chief Inspector invited us to support the investigation.
Chief Inspector Lauren.
This is Rex. He's the superintendent sent by the Navy, specifically assigned to oversee the constabulary. I didn't expect him to come here in person. Recently, the higher-ups are extremely strict about the discipline of the constabulary. We should probably let this slide for now. Don't be so harsh. They're just civilians passing by the place. And I never expected the superintendent to place such importance on the case. That's a good thing. Why don't we head back and go over the details?
I need you to give me a work report.
Of course, you shall have it at the first opportunity.
They took away the corpse, and I think even the Navy is involved. Chief Inspector Lauren advised us not to interfere. Perhaps we should return to the office and plan our next move.
He has no aura.
Let's head back first.
Give him time, maybe.
Okay, time for today's plans. Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
What is your next move, Master Detective?
The victim was killed by a fire and reduced to a charred corpse. I suspect the criminal intends to cover up some evidence. We should re-examine the body.
But the superintendent took the body away. There's nothing we could do. Why don't we follow Chief Inspector Lauren's advice and just wait for a while? Maybe he'll do something about it.
But...
Oh, I just remembered. While we wait, perhaps we can go over the mystery of the stolen silver. The silver coins disappeared from the rich man's safe. Neither the servant nor the neighbours confessed. The constables failed to find out how the theft was carried out. Have you made any progress regarding this mystery?
I do have some proposed solutions for this mystery of yours. Perhaps the safe never contained ancient coins, but silverium kept in siphons that could flow out from the fine crevices and openings.
Silverium flowing out from the crevices and openings. A bold proposal. But if the rich man stored his silver coins inside the safe, he should know that it would keep the coins secure instead of leaking them. These answers focus on certain possibilities. None of them could explain how the silver was stolen. Do you have other ideas? Master Detective?
Apologies,
You don't look very well right now. Perhaps I haven't been clear enough with my mystery. I can go over...
I'm heading to the constabulary.
Huh? Why?
Grimm's case is an unusual murder using extremely high temperatures, a characteristic shared by the Nameless Ashes case. I cannot afford to ignore it. I must meet the superintendent. He must be informed of the severity of the issue, and I must be involved in the investigation again.
Is that so? I understand. Since you do intend to continue the investigations no matter what, then allow me to accompany you.
The body must be further examined. I must go to the constabulary and have a word with the superintendent. Left empty for quite a while without a tenant. Perhaps the location is far less attractive than what people say.
Argos. Fanboy man has a name from a UK shop. That was the last thing I was expecting.
Any orders, patron?
I see everything. Speed up.
The River Constabulary is located south of the city. From what I remember, it used to be a large navy building. When the Navy moved to the eastern estuary, the building was transferred to the constabulary.
The constabulary itself is a new system led by the Navy, approved by the royal families, and paid for by corporate investments.
These days, law enforcement by the constabulary is being obstructed by the Navy, who is also piling on the pressure. I don't know if the Chief Inspector can handle this.
We've arrived at the River Constabulary.
If the superintendent from the Navy has gained control over the building, I'm not sure what the situation is like inside. Ah, it's Chief Inspector Lauren.
Let's go ask him. How did it fare, Chief Inspector?
It fared poorly. The Navy thinks we're bumbling and intends to interfere. They're steamrolling us. Especially in the matter where I sought out your assistance. They regard it as a transgression.
The situation right now is that we have another case, just like the Nameless Ashes case. There's a piece of evidence that I'm interested in. No matter what happens, I need to re-examine that corpse.
I understand, but...
You again? The civilians passing by the place. Chief Inspector Lauren, as a member of the constabulary, please look to the propriety of your decorum.
That's it, I suppose. Head off. We'll grab a pint or two afterwards.
Master Detective, he doesn't seem interested in talking. We should look for another way.
Outrageous! I'm the one in charge of the patrols. If you're angry about leaky windows, lodge your complaint with the repairman.
Thank you.
I guess that part will be voiced more in the next beta or something.
Chief Inspector Lauren is right. There is an open window. Are you going in?
Yes, and I'll need you to stay outside and watch my back.
Understood. I've got you covered.
I've got sneaking sections now.
The Navy sent some reinforcements to the constabulary because crime rates refused to fall. Reinforcements? They're trouble.
Hey, you're supposed to be on patrols. What are you doing here?
All right, we're going.
They say the noble slayer in red dress appeared again. I think the constabulary should do its best and avoid the aristocratic scandal.
Safe.
I like how none of these guys can see it from like their own vision, boy.
Time it right.
Guys are just hella blind.
This is the place. The file on the side reads, "Move this to the hospital mortuary after evidence collection." I don't have much time. Now I must leave with the evidence. Good. The exit is not too far away. Bother. The main entrance is blocked. I must find another way.
Over here.
And that was so easy. I just don't see the point of it. It's like if they were like going on patrol, moving up and down, then fair enough. But they just stood in the same place.
I ran here to wait for you.
Nicely done. You made the right call.
Did you find the evidence?
Take this and go.
I'm sure you understand it's our duty to arrest trespassers.
We don't have to be enemies.
I'm afraid we're long past that. You broke the rules. Chalk you!
As I suspected.
will invade. As I suspected. Burn it all down! That was close!
A waste of strength. Now it's my turn. Multiple charges. An opening.
Take a sip and wake up.
Timing is everything.
This is an ultimatum. Down on your knees.
Reset the board.
Stop. Out of my way.
This ain't your day.
Try again. On my command, Chalky. Want some more, do ya?
Here comes a flamethrower already.
She bring her a flamethrower. What the fuck?
Let's leave it at that. You're strong, but your heavy weapon is holding you back. A nimbler combat style would suit you more.
Again!
Sir! The werewolf who attacked the float has escaped!
What?
The stabilizer failed to work. It went berserk. We couldn't keep it down.
Lead the way!
Are you all right? I saw you two fighting. I know nothing about violence, otherwise I could have helped.
I'm fine. What about the evidence?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
I was running as fast as I could, but I tripped and fell along the way. I fell on the remains, and it broke into pieces. I don't think we can get much evidence out of it.
Oh,
Come
it's
on.
broken. No matter. I have an old friend with quite impressive skills. The remains could be pulverized for all I care. She'll get something useful out of it.
What? Oh, I mean, that's wonderful. So does that mean we should go to her right away?
Of course. Let's not waste time. We should set off immediately. The lady disguised as the interview candidate. Why is she here?
What a coincidence, Detective. We meet again. You two seem to have undergone quite an adventure.
And why are you here, of all places?
It pleased me to see you fight the Navy man, and your form in combat was most admirable. But alas, I'm a lady who keeps her word. I broke a few furry little boys out of their cells as a distraction. Nicely done, no?
You're helping me? Why?
Because you're most pleasing to the eye. And upholding contractual terms is a rule in our profession.
Contractual terms? Whose deal are you trying to honor?
Well, well, a client's info is supposed to be confidential. If we could get information by simply asking questions, why would we need detectives? Or detective assistants?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Detective, if you want the answer, why don't you and your clever little assistant figure out who my client actually is? When that happens, and if you're interested in a partnership with me, don't forget to pay me a visit.
How odd. Master Detective, we should pick up the pace and get the remains examined.
It's all in vain. Nevermore.
What's the banner? I'll check soon.
Reset the board.
Increase reputation to 16. Damn, boy.
Let's cut to the chase before
You
you
already reached that point.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silent.
Let's keep those brats in check, and then we'll get to have our vacation in peace.
Alright, let's see. Right to exchange. Birthday sign in. Cinderella. Oh, gotta wait till tomorrow for that one. Let's see, what can I do? I said they really got a real estate thing in the game.
Speed up. The latest Silvercraft saved me a lot of time.
How is it so far? It's been pretty good for the most part. The story's definitely interesting. As for like exploration and stuff, I haven't done too much, but there seems to be quite a bit to be done. These are like, I guess you could say like introductions to the mechanics to the game. So there's like one for flying, there's one for like real estate, and I think there's something else as well. I'm just doing it now just to get my level up so I can continue the story.
Speed up.
Hello? Yeah, I genuinely do not know just what happened. Like, my PC screen literally just went blank. And then I've seen something about like some API error or something on OBS. Which is first that's happened to me. Very weird.
Okay, time for today's plans.
So these are like your summons, I guess.
It's all in vain. Speed up. Speed up.
God damn it.
Let's cut to the chase before you... Giddy up, horsey. Who's hid this here?
I missed the chest there. I'll come back for it later. I'm in no rush. But technically, I could actually just TP back there if I really wanted to.
Excellent. Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
Let's keep those brats in check, and then we'll get to have our vacation in peace.
A bird's eye view of the city sharpens the mind. Which corner hides the detail?
Stop.
Flipping chest there. Green-haired fuck, but it doesn't even have any stat.
Reset the board. Distraction.
Let's cut to the chase before you... Excellent.
Am I playing the story? I need to level up my character level first before I can continue. Which should be very soon. After that, then I can continue the story. And thank you for watching, Avrox. That's much appreciated of you. And what time is it? 7:30. I'm kind of hungry, man.
Who's hid this here?
Lord Silver.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good. Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
Let's keep those brats in check, and then we'll get to have our vacation in peace.
Let's cut to the chase before you...
Let's keep those brats in check, and then we'll get to have our vacation in peace.
Explosion? There's no bombs here. Only flour and a torch gun.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good. Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
vain. As I suspected. It's all in vain.
On my command, Chalky.
Nevermore.
As I suspected. It's all in vain.
So you actually take damage from Arian, which is a bit odd.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
Crisis level 2.
Distraction.
It's all in vain.
Okay, time for today's plans. If
Let's
memory
cut to the
serves,
chase before you
the
are
clinic is
silenced
at the
for good.
intersection not too far away.
Let's
Gave
keep
her
those
away
rats in
along that
check and then we'll
direction.
get to have our
People call it the
vacation in
Forgotten
peace.
District.
Speed up. I see everything. Speed up. This is it, the corner clinic. My old friend runs this establishment.
We're running forensics at a clinic. I thought they were for those needing a physician.
And my good friend is indeed a physician. Anatomy is her specialty. She's also incredibly well read and knows how to make the dead talk.
Will she help?
We've known each other since we were children, and our friendship runs deep. She never fails to help me whenever I ask. Before I forget, I can also ask her to replace your bandages and dressing.
Oh dear. That's very kind of you, Master Detective, but I can take care of this minor inconvenience on my own. I tend to become quite anxious at clinics. Visiting a physician gives me a rather uncomfortable vibe. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Good luck with your friend. I shall await you at the office.
She doesn't like visiting doctors. Why is that? Well, the important thing right now is to get information out of the remains. Time to enter the clinic. The place seems well cleaned and smells of disinfectants. I'll get thrown out if I show up empty-handed. Better prepare a small gift for her.
Don't touch anything. You better find yourself a seat.
Sorry, I can't hear you clearly.
Sit.
Ship?
I said don't touch my things and find yourself a seat. 3 long years. You finally found your way back.
I'm working on a case, and I know you're good at dissecting corpses for forensics. I hope you can run your observations on a peculiar specimen of mine and tell me what it's all about.
Incredible way to greet someone after disappearing for 3 years. Didn't expect the first line to be, I'm working on a case. I'm actually curious now. Do you still remember my name?
Sweet Doc Firtho, please help investigate these remains for me.
Playing coy won't work with me. Your first line should be, it's been quite a while, Firtho.
This case is important. I need your help to examine these remains.
Not a chance. Who do you think I am? You ghost me for 3 years, then you turn up with a corpse and ask me to run forensics. You didn't even bother with a proper greeting.
Oh. Well, how are you faring these days?
Someone stole my cargo.
Yes?
A mob of gangsters stole my cargo. Retrieve the goods, and I might consider working on the body you brought in.
What sort of cargo is it?
You owe me an answer. Yes or no?
Certainly. I'll go look for it.
The gangsters usually loiter around the Day Fairway intersection. Look around the place for clues of their activities.
Intersection. Got it.
City gangs grew in size these past years. Be careful. Don't let them bring you to my place in a body bag.
Don't worry. I can still handle a few hooligans. According to Firtho, traces of gang activities can be found at the intersection.
What's she doing?
Someone jacked the cargo from the doctor of the corner clinic. You seen any signs of it?
The corner clinic?
Now that's odd. I see everything.
What's your business?
Dr. Firtho misses her cargo. Heard anything about that?
Firtho! No! Please! Don't take me in!
Their reactions are rather unexpected. There's another gangster over there.
Why are you looking at me funny?
A doctor's cargo hat.
Doctor? No! No!
Bro, they do not like the Doctor, man.
Pertho seems to have garnered quite a reputation. I'll follow this one to locate the gang's gathering place.
What the hell do you want?
Cargo from the corner clinic. Did your boys take it?
Wait, that bird-beak coroner hired you?
Maybe. And so what?
Keep steady, lads. We have the numbers. Pile on this lousy lout.
Stop! Want some more, do ya? I knew the game before you knew how to walk!
Timing is everything. I've warned you.
Still trying to disturb the peace. Watch and learn!
I'll take care of this.
We surrender. The cargo's yours. Just take it and leave us.
Got a question for you. You stole Firtho's cargo, yet you're so afraid of her. Why?
Furfo the coroner. She visits this place every night and nabs one of us for a human experiment. Everyone who came back was a screaming wreck. Their nightmares wouldn't end. I run a respectful organisation and serve as a proud representative of these parts. So I saw an opportunity and jacked her stuff. All we wanted to do was teach her a lesson. Now we know we stepped on the wrong toes. We'll never touch her property again.
Human experiments. Regardless, I have the cargo. Time to ask Firtho to help me examine the remains.
Oh, chest.
Who's hid this here? Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
Just give me a weapon.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
Back so soon. Now that's sufficient.
Medicine that should be kept away from the patients. This would be Firtho's secret stash. I see everything. Firtho built this table herself. It's specifically designed for autopsies. She's extremely passionate about her field of expertise. I have the things you want.
Excellent. Haven't lost your touch, it seems.
So, can we start examining the remains? Alright, let me start over. Firtho, for the sake of our friendship, do me a favour and examine the remains for me.
Of course, now you're finally learning how to behave. Come, I've already performed the forensics on the remains.
Already? I knew you'd help.
The conditions of this corpse you brought in are simply terrible. It's not even intact. First things first, the remains are severely carbonized, with some bones showing signs of calcination. It's almost impossible to identify the victim.
Can you identify the victim's gender?
From the pelvic measurements, the victim is male.
How old is he?
From the pubic symphysis, the victim is at least 30 years old. I found something that might interest you. The cause of death.
We found obvious signs of arson at the crime scene. I suppose you found something else about how he died.
From the remains, it's difficult to determine the exact cause of death. However, no carbon particles have been found in the victim's respiratory tract. There are also no signs of contortion of the limbs. This means that the deceased had no signs of life when the fire started.
You're telling me that he was already a corpse before he was burned?
Correct. So to wrap it all up, the deceased was around 30. Though we do not know how he died, burning is definitely not on the list.
A man in his 30s. The gender is right, but Grim is younger than that. And it wasn't the fire that killed them.
Don't worry, my conclusions should be watertight, unless the Royal Academy and the centuries of knowledge it accrued have all been mistaken.
I have faith in your judgment. The rest is detective work.
By the way, I found a strange gooey substance on the remains. It contains no human tissue, so I know it's not human in origin.
A gooey substance with no human tissue? I found something similar at the crime scene. Can we figure out its purpose or use?
It needs to be identified with a professional laboratory bench. Unfortunately, this humble clinic of mine is not furnished for this task.
I remember Alf cleaning out the lab bench in the detective's office. Thank you. I have something that should work at my office. I'll head there now.
Hold on. Take this.
What is this?
It's in the cargo you retrieved from the gangs. A stabilizer for people like you. It will help soothe the mood and mind, as well as suppress recurring nightmares. I concocted this particular blend for you.
Did I ever mention about my nightmares?
I'm a doctor. There are things that I can see without the patient telling me. The pallor of your face is obvious enough.
Much appreciated, then. By the way, the gangsters told me that you were experimenting on them. What exactly is going on?
Human experiments? I don't have time for running those. Many of them were ridden with skin rashes, infected by a highly contagious strain of varicella. And I happen to be working on a new form of medicinal treatment with the Academy. A preparation of an attenuated form of the source pathogen. It will help the user avoid further infections. Unfortunately, the only route of administration is via subcutaneous injection. Hence, I had to get hold of a few, restrain them to the bed, and inject them. The good news is that the recent batch proved its worth with an 80% success rate. The spread of the disease has been contained.
Oh, is that so? They do not understand the treatment methods you employ. Such actions may cause them to fear you.
Why fear me? I'm the one helping them avoid the infectious rash. But you just reminded me how convenient it was to find them. I have some new medicines, and I do intend to invite them over to run a few human subject
The facial expressions? Yeah,
And they happen
there's
to be
not
a most
much going on
agreeable
for
lot.
it.
You will
To be fair, it's a
succeed.
first beta,
Now,
so
if I may, I'm
I'll
taking
give
my
them
leave
some
from my
like
office.
slack here and there.
The results of the forensics contradict the witness testimonies. If the witness did not lie, then there is only one possibility. I should use my lab bench to verify my hypothesis.
Oh, now we've got another character. Holy shit.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for...
Let's keep those brats in check, and then we'll get to have our vacation.
Life has not been kind to me. Death, on the other hand.
Not every...
Explosion?
Oh, here rocking a great sword, man.
Master Detective! Master Detective, I finally found you! I tried visiting Chief Inspector Lauren, but he wasn't at the constabulary. So I went to the detective's office to look for you, but you weren't there either.
Looking for me? Tell me, what's happening?
There's someone I know. His name is Grimm. He's a journalist around my age. Brown cap, straw-colored hair, short. A well-connected person told me that we got another murder in the city. The victim happens to be Grimm.
Well...
I understand. It's all right. I'm mentally prepared for this. That's how things end for many street kids. But there's one thing I really care about. Just yesterday, Grimm secretly told me that he was investigating a super important case on his own. He even found the key evidence.
Key evidence?
He didn't tell me what it was, but just yesterday, he told me that he hid it in the safest and most unthinkable places. Master Detective,
I think a game like this will run well on
I
mobile.
hope this tidbit can help you
It
out.
doesn't seem too demanding.
If you find the truth, please get it published in the papers.
Grimm's on a criminal case. Now that's an unexpected finding. But this also proves my approach to be correct. I just need one more piece of the puzzle. Office hours.
I didn't expect him to launch a sudden brutish strike from the left,
Whoa!
but the detective predicted that and parried it.
That's awesome!
All it took was a simple slash from the detective to throw Rex off his balance. The detective then followed with a flurry of rapid attacks.
Chief Inspector, sounds as though you just watched from the sides. It feels quite unfair, don't you think?
Really? Well, I think I was helping plenty by not getting in the way.
You all seem to be enjoying your discussion.
You're back, Master! Everyone's here!
Our superintendent has his hands full looking for the werewolves, so I came here to get myself updated about your investigation. And I must add, nice fight.
Master Detective, did you get any key information from the body?
Hold on, there's one more step. Time to use the newly cleaned lab bench. Grey, no obvious odour, and rather thick. The contents: thickeners, mud, and water. I see. A flame retardant. It can absorb heat and prevent fires from spreading.
Flamery... What does it mean? Whoa! Don't touch that, Master! You'll get burned!
I'm not burned. The vaporizing water brings off the heat to protect the skin underneath. The truth behind the incident is slowly revealing itself. The autopsy revealed the person was already dead before the fire. This contradicts the witness testimonies. Grimm is around Pixie's age, but forensics revealed a different age. The body might not be Grimm. Flame retardants have been found at the scene. The two of them must have used it to prevent Grimm from actually burning to death.
How's the game? Yeah, I've been enjoying the story so far. Definitely an interesting take. I kind of do like these, you know, detective ones where you find out cases and stuff like murders and everything.
This alleyway is where the incident happened. Late afternoon, dusk, Grimm and a lady arrived here at an appointed time. The two concocted a plan to fake someone's death.
A fake death? Are you saying that Grimm didn't die? But we have a witness who saw it happen.
Exactly. How could the death be faked?
The flame retardant can insulate the user against heat. Rubbing it on the body protects it from burns. Alcohol is the most easily acquired flammable material. Using a flame-type reactor will leave some Silverium residue. Grimm places his camera and hat down by the side, and then applies the flame retardant on his entire body. His companion prepares the fuel and ignition device.
Whoa! Is he gonna get burnt?
No, before that happened, they must... Since Grimm faked his death, they would need another body to get burned in his place. But this was probably not the time the body was laid. We lack concrete evidence that Grimm has died. The footprints at the scene were rather unclear. Someone probably tried to clean it in a hurry, but we found residues of reactor and flame retardant use. Since we could find these key pieces of evidence, it shows that they never cleaned the scene properly. The witness who saw Grimm in flames is a nearby resident. According to his testimonies, he would water the flowers every afternoon at that time. They found this resident's schedule, then ignited the fire once he showed up. As they expected, the witness burned the scene into his memory before running away in fear.
So, we have a witness claiming that Grimm was burned to death. Then who was the body we found in the alley if it was a fake death?
We found an extremely carbonized body at the scene. Forensics revealed him to be a male of at least 30 years of age.
At least 30? Grimm wasn't that old from what I remember.
Additionally, forensics also discovered that the male was already dead before the fire began. The carbonization of the corpse perfectly obscured his true identity. Therefore, the body isn't Grimm, but a prop that Grimm and his companion prepared.
That means if we fail to examine the corpse thoroughly, we'll never find them.
No. This was the time when an accident happened. Though people barely enter the alleyways of the high piers, the behaviour of street punks is hard to predict. Now this discomfort came pretty quickly. Thankfully, I have Firthos stabilizers. A street punkster heard something. He entered the alleyway to see what happened.
And anyone walking in would definitely see something rather interesting.
That's correct. They had already set up a perfect witness to see Grim covered in flames. If this unwanted witness saw Grim moving around after his supposed death, everything they did would be a waste of time. To protect Grim from being discovered, his companion immediately... She hid Grim in a nearby dustbin or crate. But it would take time for Grim to hide, and there is still a risk of being recognized. Took Grim by the hand and fled the scene, but they were not far away enough from the Ally entrance. There is a chance that they could be recognized by the trespassing punk during their escape. It was an emergency. Grim's companion didn't hesitate and charged at the street punk, using herself to block his view and giving Grim a chance to slip away from the other side. The punkster did not expect a lady to act in such a manner. He was completely occupied by the lady and began to fight.
That makes total sense. No one saw Grim again after this incident, and that's how Grim died.
Nobody found out about the fake death, but the companion paid the price. During the scuffle, she lost a shoe.
Incredible. You described it as if we were right there at the scene. This is how the legendary detective works.
Can't believe Grim faked his death right under our noses. He staged a very complicated show. I don't understand why he did all this.
A fake death? What is the fake death meant for?
Fraud?
No, it aims to convince others of your death.
Indeed, faking one's death becomes an option only when death becomes a necessity. During that noonday, Grim mentioned he was investigating a big story. Pixie also mentioned something similar afterwards. Maybe he crossed a powerful force that proved too big for him to handle. Otherwise, he wouldn't need to go through all this trouble and fake his own death. A train ticket out of town would have sufficed.
Are you saying that he's being hunted?
That is a possibility.
Then whose body is it? If it wasn't Grim, we still have a murder on our hands. Someone got burned to cinders. Did Grim kill a man and use the victim's body, all to fake his own death so that he could escape?
We are still unable to discern the identity of the deceased.
Then what about the rich lady? Who is she? If she's an accomplice to Grim's fake death, she definitely knows something.
Unfortunately, we know very little about this lady as well. The only thing we can discern is her height, based on the size of her shoe. A person's height is about 7 times the length of their feet, Based on the size, she is slightly shorter than 5'3".
Plenty of people share the same height. Our investigation has once again run into the fog of the unknown.
Not yet. We have one more clue. Pixie told me that Grimm hid his key evidence in the safest place.
The safest place? Was he talking about his home?
The home of someone on a bounty list isn't exactly safe. But the home of a supposed enemy might be another thing.
You mean the detective's office?
If memory serves, Grimm visited here yesterday. Alf was the one who chased him out.
Right! I defended the detective's office.
He was poking around the kitchen area. Let's take a look. I can see that someone has searched the cabinets. I thought it was Alf, but perhaps it was someone else. Grimm's appearance in the office was no mere coincidence. A cabinet with a mouldy smell. This isn't it. Beneath the hot fluorescent tube. Not here. Empty storage boxes. Not here. With Grimm's personality in mind, where would he hide it? The most dangerous place is also the safest place. Found it.
Grimm's notebook.
What's this? Isn't it from the Nameless Ashes case?
We have a name now.
Hey, chapter 1 done. Wait, that's it for the story? No, mate. That was getting good. Dude, nah, they can't do that, man. They can't do that. They can't do that. That's so not fair, man. They actually done that. Fuckers, man. You feel robbed. We all feel robbed, man. I thought it was gonna continue, but apparently not. Apparently not. Nah, that was a quick one. Holy shit, dude. That was quick. Unless there's more tomorrow, I don't know what to do. Complete the experience survey and any one of the in-depth surveys during the test period to be automatically invited to the second round of closed best taken. Nice. Let's see. Complete the main quest Act 2 Scene 4. Tier 7 to unlock it. Oh my god. You reach 50% exploration progress to any 2 areas to unlock the survey. Okay, I need to do one of those. Okay, I need to do 2 of them. Okay, alright. have side quests to do, or city errands as they call them. And then we also have real estate to do. City exploration you can do as well. And then you also have like the DC events. It's tomorrow. Genders, you got simulation to do, and yeah, just to like farm for your characters and stuff. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, this beta test was supposed to be like a quick test. It ends on like Sunday. A Sunday morning for me anyway. Be Saturday night for like people in America. So yeah, I mean that's kind of good for me because then I can at least rest for now and get some food maybe. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all for coming. I'll be back tonight if you're in America, or like tomorrow if you're in other countries. For me it'll be tomorrow morning, right? For Genshin, which is definitely going to be an interesting one for sure. But yeah, overall thoughts on this, a quick one. It's definitely got a lot of potential. In terms of the story, I'm really enjoying it, like the whole detective and like finding out stuff, your clues and everything. Definitely a nice spin on like how we usually get our gacha stories for the most part. Combat is okay, it's nothing too special. Definitely very easy at the moment, which I guess is always a thing at the start of these games. Exploration, I haven't done too much, but seems to be a fair amount. I kind of wish there was like a dedicated jump button, but hey ho, it is what it is really. And yeah, the characters seem pretty good for the most part. You know, obviously facial expressions need to be worked on and all of that, but it is the first beta, so I wouldn't even call it a true beta. It's more like a test for this one, really. So yeah, I'll give them slack for that. But there's definitely a lot of potential, and I'm actually interested in the story right now. Americans. But yeah, I am gonna head off. I'm gonna go and get some food to eat. I'll upload the story segments in like the next hour or so for people that want to watch over like commentary and all of that stuff. But yeah, Genshin tonight, gonna be a long one, most likely. Obviously we've got a boss fight. I haven't played Genshin in forever, man, so I might need to drop on and see how I fare on it now. Yeah, I might come onto my if there's more for this, right? Which if there is, I'll probably have to do it after Genshin. Then yeah, I'll probably stream, so I'll double check. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, pretty much. Take care.